Morning, everyone. How are you today? So, this week I did a lot of chatting with a whole bunch of women, and they came up with a lot of reasons why they struggle with healthy eating. And but the number one reason that has come up through all the conversations I've been having through my free planning sessions, hi Samantha, um, has been about sugar. And hundreds of women have been telling me that sugar is their problem. Sugar is an addiction. Sugar is something that they just can't trust themselves around. And I think I really wanted to come up here today and quickly talk about sugar and why people feel that way and what we can do about it. And I titled this "The Ugly Truth About Sugar." And you'll see a bit later why. So when you hop on, let me know that you're here by giving me some hearts or loves. If you're hopping on later, give me a hashtag replay, just so that I know you've tuned in and you've seen this. There's Kaiser in the background. He's obviously always excited to be here. So just excuse him if you see him. And yeah, so some of the phrases that I've been hearing a lot throughout my health journey, and some of the things that I used to say myself is stuff like, I cannot have one bite, because if I have one bite, I just can't stop. I can't have sugar because it's supposed to be bad for you and it just makes me feel terrible. You shouldn't eat sugar because it's unhealthy for you. One of the most trending ones that I've been having with the woman I've been speaking to is, when I have sugar, I'm compelled to binge, and I just can't stop. It's so addictive. So I understand that sugar can have that effect on the body, and from a biological perspective, definitely. Sugar, when we have it at the wrong time of day, or if we have it on its own, it can lead to us having additional cravings or sending us into a binge spiral. Because if you have sugar, for example, first thing in the morning, it will spike the blood sugar and it will set you off on a binge, or like your insulin spike for the rest of the day. So yes, sugar can do that for you, but it's not often that sugar is actually the evil. Sugar causes those kind of reactions in the body, but sugar is just food, right? And food is food. Food doesn't have control over you. It doesn't make you eat it. If you just had to objectively look at like a packet of sugar, it is not holding a gun to your head saying eat me. Or sometimes we feel it does, but it's it can't do that. So what actually leads to that compelling feeling of us eating the sugar in the first place? So when we, especially most women who I've been dealing with in my freedom planning sessions, have been putting real strict boundaries around sugar, and they've either cut it out or they have completely eliminated carbohydrates and sugars, even fruits, out of their diet. And we, like, biologically, we need a little bit of all of those things to provide us with nutrients, and especially natural sugars from fruits, and carbohydrates, like natural carbohydrates. And if you start cutting these out dramatically, your body is is going to feel like it has a deficiency in those nutrients that those carbohydrates, especially from your fruits and vegetables, if you are cutting those out because you're on a weight loss journey, you are setting yourself up for cravings and binges. So, from a biological perspective, you cut out the sugars, especially even if you're just cutting out the fruits and the vegetables. Your body realizes it needs that specific nutrients. It knows it gets it from a sweetness. It almost goes into a stress kind of mode because it thinks, starvation and famine is coming. So it raises the alarms and it sends you into panic states, and the body knows if starvation's coming, it needs energy fast. Hi, thanks for jumping on. Let me give me a heart or a thumbs up if you have ever experienced evil relationships with sugar. So basically sugar, your body then is basically going to just crave carbohydrates and sugar, because that is what's going to give you energy. That is what is easily stored for when starvation mode comes up. If you ignore those cravings, you will completely keep having those thoughts about your sugary foods, your chocolates or your biscuits. And it's almost like being hit by something hard. When you're standing and something keeps hitting you, and this is your thoughts, keeps hitting you about, I need sugar, I need sugar, I need sugar, I need that chocolate, I need that chocolate. Eventually, you're going to give in, right? Eventually, something's going to be painful and you're going to give in because you keep fighting that urge for sugar. So, guys in the background play with his teddy, so you'll probably hear some squeaks and shakes and things, and I'm just hoping he's not going to knock over the pedestal here. So deprivation and sugar do not go at all. So yes, if you are in that kind of relationship with sugar and other foods, you are going to be in a situation where you feel that it is addictive, where you cannot stop eating it when you do start, because you've been programming yourself that you cannot have it, but your body is saying, I need it. So the minute you have it, you are going to have this massive internal famine, and you're just going to eat it and eat it and eat it, and you won't be able to stop. So we need to start changing our perspective around that. And the way we can do that is firstly by letting go of those strict controls around sugar. Now, I'm not saying go and eat kilograms and kilograms of sugar. That's going to be counterproductive for your health and everything else. But instead of cutting it out, bring the stuff that you have been cutting out, especially in the natural forms. If it is in a fruit and a vegetable, and it's going to provide you with additional fibers and nutrition and nutrients and minerals that your body needs, then bring that back into your diets or into your eating. I don't like using the word diet, but when I say diet, I'm just talking about your normal eating regimen. Bring it back in. And the more you do that, and the more variety of fruits and vegetables and proteins and everything you bring in, the more your body will feel nourished. It will get the nutrients that it needs. And you'll find that those cravings will definitely start subsiding. Another really important thing that you can do if you want to start working against these terrible sugar cravings is a bit of self-care. And this self-care is not like those self-cares that comes from being in the bubble bath, or taking a whole day to yourself and going on a cruise ship or whatever, because in reality we don't have that. But on a day-to-day basis, what you can do for yourself is you can drink some water to help your body function properly, to help the cells nourish properly. And water also stabilizes your blood sugar, which means less cravings. So you would definitely want to bring in some form of water, keep your body hydrated. Get enough sleep. If you don't have enough sleep, you are going to set off your stress and your fight and flight hormones. Hi. Give me a hashtag replay if you're watching this later, or give me a hashtag if you hashtag sugar if you've been a slave to sugar addiction before. So getting enough sleep stops the it puts your body in the rest and digest mode. And when you do that, you operate from a much calmer space. And when you are in rest and digest, your body doesn't think that there's a threat coming. It won't send signals of, hey, I need energy in the form of sugars or carbohydrates, because we might have to run in the next couple of moments because we're in fight and flight mode. So being in that calm state that you can get from sleep is really important. And then one other thing you can do also is, which is really important as well. I've just lost my words there. That seems to happen a lot lately. Is managing your stress levels. Take a nice deep breath, take breaks during the day, go walk outside, spend time in nature, spend time with family and friends, somewhere that's away from things that make you stress out. And that can be whatever that is for you. I'm not going to tell you how you can feel calm, because you are your own person and you'll know what makes you feel calm. But find something that can do that for you. And basically, I think that was my my tips for today. If you feel like you are battling with sugar and sugar is a problem for you, I'd love for you to still apply for my food freedom planning sessions. I've only got 4 left. And once they're done, I will probably start charging for these sessions, because the value that my clients are getting out of these sessions have been phenomenal. And I definitely need to start spending my time with my clients, and therefore these sessions are precious. They are a gift. They are free at the moment. So come spend 20 minutes with me, and let's start getting you on track and getting you off that sugar craving habits. Have a beautiful day, everyone, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.